YouTube. This is Mel J, and I am doing a quick how-to on the Polaris Slingshot belt tightening or adjusting. So I had a problem where my belt was squealing really badly, and I looked online. A lot of people were putting there, oh, you just need to clean the belt, just need to clean it. Well, I did. I put a belt dressing on there, and it was crazy worse. I was like embarrassed to be driving. So I found a YouTube channel by the name of a gentleman, Sam Owens, and he's really got a great how-to on his regarding Polaris Slingshot on his YouTube channel. So I highly recommend that. But for those of you that follow me, and for others hopefully who will be following me, I am going to show you a quick demonstration of what I mean as far as the problem goes and how to do the adjustment. So thanks for checking in. As you can see here, I already took off the belt cover, which is this thing here. I'm sure you guys recognize that. It's held on by three of those Torx, body Torx bolts. But anyways, the issue that you'll see here is the belt alignment, and I'm going to try to make this as best as possible. But if you look on the right side, you see a lot of teeth. On the left side, no gap at all. So what's happening is that belt is kind of being forced to run against that edge, which is causing that horrible squealing sound. So let's talk about how to adjust that. Now, for safety reasons, make sure you chalk the front and rear of the front tires. This is where I'm jacking up the swing arm so the rear tire's off the ground. I'm using a piece of wood so I don't mar up the paint on the swing arm, but that tire needs to spin freely. So here's the nut you need to loosen up to allow this swing arm to move in and out. By the way, it is a 30mm socket. I used a breaker and a half drive to bust that puppy loose. So once you have that out, you want to keep a little bit of torque on it. I think they were saying about 25 foot-pounds or so. It's not much, it's just enough so it can hold it in place. Now the way it works is we're not really moving this belt. Instead, we're moving this whole swing arm in and out to change where this belt rides. So as you can see, we want to get a little bit more on the left side. So you take your 22mm hex nut, I've got one with a 1/2-inch drive here, slide it onto the swing arm, and we're going to want to push that swing arm this direction. So we're basically unscrewing with this, with the torque wrench. I'm not with the torque wrench, with the breaker bar. We're unscrewing that, and you don't want to make a whole lot of turn. Like that was about a quarter turn there. And then we turn the tire to start seeing if we're getting space that we need on the other side. And it's looking pretty good. As a matter of fact, she walked right into the middle there. So that may be too much, but we'll find out. I think I'm gonna move it back just a touch, and then tighten everything up and see if it made a difference. Well, 100% taken care of. No squeal at all on the belt drive. What a huge difference. No more cringing when I'm putting some pressure on that belt. When I put some tension on it with an acceleration, it doesn't yell back at me. So tremendous difference. Sounds great. So if any of you guys are hearing that squealing and you're wondering what you can do to take care of it, the tools that I used cost less than the belt adjustment would be one time at the dealership. So remember, 22mm hex socket and a 30mm deep socket, and those two things are pretty much all you need, plus a torque wrench and a breaker bar. All right, thanks for listening. Please check, like, and hit subscribe. Thanks so much. Take care.